Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel on the night of Celebrity Cyclone. Yes, we have just been finishing off the Celebrity Cyclone of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, South Africa. So yeah, they had like a banquet thing tonight, and that poor Burrell does scream a lot when he gets trials and stuff to do, and you don't like one of the tasks. They had to burst, I think they had to bite into a fish eye and then squirt all the juice of the eye into this drink, and he spat out something and it just looked like he spitted out blood. So like he coughed up blood and stuff. But yeah, the grand final tomorrow, and in a way, I'm happy that it's ending tomorrow because it does take up an awful lot of my time watching that. So yeah, I've just got some new equipment. It's like Sky, but you can record programs. So I've been busy going through all the channels, seeing what there's available to record so that I can watch on that. So I now have YouTube videos to get through for people that I support, Netflix movies, Disney Plus movies, and now the box to record and things to watch on there. So yeah, it's pretty good. And the package that I've got comes with Now and Netflix, so I'm thinking about cancelling my Sky pack. You know, Netflix and Now, because there's no point paying out for two things, and I'll just keep the TV part on there. But yeah, I do apologise if you can hear music. My neighbour is got music playing at it's actually gone past 23 minutes past 16 at night, but that's technically breach of the peace. But problem is, he's the one that's always drunk. He's always drinking, and it's been pretty okay for months, but he's decided that he wants to play music at 11 o'clock at night. So one time, if he gets really drunk, he will keep shouting out stuff, and one time he was banging and crashing at about 3 o'clock in the morning, just like really loud music, because obviously when you're drunk you don't know what's going on, so you're not really conscious. So, well, you are conscious, but you don't really know what you're doing, and yeah, it was really quite annoying because I had to get up for work that day and got woken up halfway through the night listening to that. So yeah, it's quite annoying, and I think someone rang the police and they had to come and tell him to turn the music down, because obviously it's you know, breach of the peace and that. So talking of that, it's just switched it off. But he will keep playing the same song over and over again, and there's his song, and I'll never forget this day. So the woman in the other house was sitting outside, and I think she was in her garden at the time, and he played some music, and it was a song that goes, "You are beautiful." So I looked out the window and she's looking up at the guy playing the music. All that kept going through my mind was he's singing that to her. I think I've just put that on a 5, and that one's on a 5. Okay, let me just skedoodle that. Okay, that's in the right place, but this one isn't. That needs to go there. That one needs to go up there. That one needs to go up there, and that one needs to go up there. And then I had a bit of a shop on Temu, and I finally bought a portfolio of my... I've got a white portfolio and I've been needing one for quite some time because I've got like 120 paintings just sitting in my artwork drawer. Well, it's actually a artwork box that's over at my relatives, and I could do with putting them all in there and then bringing them over here, because it's very clear to me that I'm not going to have the time to do it over there because of Hannah's new boyfriend. It's quite frustrating because like he always keeps coming and staying over, when normally with her other boyfriends that she's had over the years, she would, like, one day they would sleep at her house and then the next day they'd go over to his house, and yeah, it's quite frustrating really, because pay out for a tripod and can't really film over there because they're always there, so I might sell that off, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so then obviously I've done the diamond painting live show with Tessa that we do every Thursday, and that was pretty good. And I fancied a Big Mac because I got in from work, and you know when you just like, you get in, you just don't want to cook. Well, that's how I felt. So I got in about 6ish, and I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm ordering a Big Mac. Well, it weren't actually a Big Mac, it was called the Big Tasty or whatever it's called. So yeah, it was pretty nice. But yeah, it's got like, it's really big. The bun is probably about a lot bigger than the Big Mac, and it had like burger sauce in it and some onions and a nice portion of bacon. Oh, he's resumed it again. But whenever he plays music, it's always the same song over and over and over. Like, he never changes it. So he could be playing music at like 7 o'clock at night and you'll hear the same song until bloody midnight. There's another one that he likes, which is, there's one that goes, oh God, how the hell does it go? It's something like, I won't go down with the ship. La 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 la, la 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 la. 'Cause I won't go down with the ship. And thank you to Lisa, I think her name is, who said I always buy the loveliest paintings. Thank you for that. I do try to steer away from animals because I'm mainly known for doing animals paintings, so I do try to steer a little bit away. And with this Temu order, I've got a 20x20 painting coming. You'll see this well before this, because obviously this video is not scheduled to go up until September. I always do like Harry Potter in September. And then like I'll go through the phase of like watching the films throughout September and that. And yeah, I'm not too sure when you'll see that Temu, but it definitely will be before you see this. So anyway, I bought this painting and it's got like a yin yang. So I was watching Scotty Dog, Liz Harrison, Scotty Dog Crafts, and she did a video, but she mentioned that there was a yin yang. One of her paintings that she did was sort of like a sister painting to this painting, and I don't know what's going on there. We're having a bit of a stick issue. Apologies there. When I belch, I like to make a noise. And she said there was a yin yang. So of these two elephants, one's white, one's black, and it's got that yin yang symbol. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll give it a go. I think it was £1.67 or something. And it said that it was 20x20, and I'm thinking, I know some people that have got some of that size and they look really, really small, but I really would like to venture out. I mean, this is probably a 20x20, I'm not entirely sure, because I don't recall what size this is, because they don't print the canvas on, they've basically cut the border off. So, but yeah, I'd love to do, like, I'm on a mission to try and do like different sizes. I'd like to try each size of diamond painting out. I think that'd be quite nice. So yeah. But yeah, question time's on, and I'm like, do I do a bit of painting or do I do this? And I really wanted to get a bit more done. The thing is with Thursdays is obviously I do the live show because I'm always off on a Thursday, and what I do is I don't do any painting in the morning because I know that I'm going to be going live at 2 o'clock and I want a bit of a break in between. So what I do is I do like reading my emails and doing housework and bits and bobs around the house, and then what I do is I go live, and then in the evening I try to do a bit of catching up on YouTube that I need to do, and then I've done it again. Oh, please don't say I've done it again, for God's sake. This is how easy it is to catch you out, but I think it's just this area here that we've just got a little bit confused. I'll tell you what it is, it's because we've been doing all over here, it does get you confused. And then obviously what I'll do is I'll get ready for I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and then I'll start to do watch the news. Someone's having a good old row on there tonight. God. I think Fiona and the guests have both got the same suit on. Wow. But yeah, so, and then I'm like, I can't do both at the same time. So I was having a browse around for like this recording box that you can record programs while you know, perhaps you're out and about. And I found a good offer at £39 a month, because obviously the equipment belongs to them, so obviously it's basically like a loan. They loan you the product and you pay so much every month. So yeah, okay, so that's all the 5. So what we'll do is we'll swap it now, and we'll just do a bit of that 5 and finish that part off. And yeah, if we've got some spare of these, I might pinch it for the rainbow rose. Today, because them paintings are so expensive, I tend to only do DAC orders around Christmas time. So, but I might set like myself a goal and see if I can save up, put some money aside each week, perhaps a tenner or so, just to save up to get a painting from them, because I really wanted the Clown Prince of Crime, but it's out of stock. It's always the way, isn't it? Whenever you want something, it's always never there. I mean, don't go to Whittam Tesco, it's bloody ridiculous. Everything you go in there for, they've never got. So it's quite annoying when you're on the spot and you've got to try and figure out, well, what do we do for dinner then? Because obviously I tend to buy it and just, I do try to make my own, let me see if I've got it now. But I do try to do like a food diary. One of my friends in America, she does a lot of Walmart hauls, and she'll go to, I think there's a place called Big D, not Big D, no, it's a meat place, Ranches or something, and the size of her meat packs, good God, they are humongous, and she gets really good value for money. She gets a lot of coupons, and she gets a rebate or something. So if she spends so much money, I think she gets a rebate of money off or something, or every shop she gets a bit of money off. So yeah, whoops. But yeah, if I've got any spare of these 310s, and I think it's 3765, this white colour, you will find they crop up quite a lot. I think the most popular colour is probably the 310s, but yeah, which is pretty damn cool. Do apologise if you can hear that music. as you can see, it is just gone down there. I don't know if you can see it, 23 minutes past 30, and he's playing around with bloody music. Can you hear? But yeah, I've had a funny old day today. This morning I had to get up and sort out a problem because this thing that I've been waiting for in the post has not come. And I said, well, you know, what are you going to do then? Because, you know, I'm being charged for this. So they said that I can get £5.83 compensation each day I'm left waiting for it. But obviously they won't give me money back. They'll take it off the next bill. So any like errors, if they've took out too much money, or they'll always adjust it on the next bill. That's rather frustrating when you've got to wait another whole month for it to adjust itself. And yeah, so, and then didn't really get where on that, and I was like, well, I'm gonna see what happens then, see if it comes. And it actually turned up today after 6 days being late. It finally turned up today. But there is a bit of a pattern going on, because I have noticed that the parcels are being significantly late, but whenever I get a parcel, it always seems to be on a Thursday. So, but I'm so happy, because each day I've had to sort of hope and pray that it's gonna not come while I'm working in that, and but then obviously I'm hoping and praying that they'll leave it out for me. But yes, result. So that was that. And then someone was at the door, and I went out to the door because I thought it was the postman, and he said, right, we're here to, didn't have no ID or nothing, and he said, we're here to do your windows on the 25th of May. And I'm like, right. And this is obviously going back to 2021, because in 2021 we were promised new windows. Everyone's got to have new windows where we live, and they've only just got round to doing it, palming it off with COVID. And I'm thinking to myself, if you're replacing windows, you're working on the inside and the outside, and you would have protective equipment. So how has that affected you doing the job? But this landlord, I do think they make unnecessary jobs. I mean, like, it's like every month there's always something they want to do. Like last month was bloody electrical tests, and now they want to bang it. Now they want to play around with windows. I mean, our windows are pretty old, to be fair, because the windows that we're based of, like, you know, the really old brown, old-fashioned ones. And I don't think we'll get the double glazing, because everything's cheap crap with this landlord, unfortunately. Word of advice. I mean, with repairs, it's a nightmare. You have to keep on and on and on. So, as you know, with my cooker, I had to wait 2 years of fighting that, because they were like, when I moved in, they were like, no, it's not our responsibility. Okay, so why does the tenancy agreement say that you supplied it? So then, after 2 years of fighting, various different agents trying to get this resolved, we've got these people called neighbourhood coordinators, which is, as I've said, a pointless job. And basically they deal with anything that, they basically come on the site every so often and check if anything needs sorting out and stuff like that. But it's just an unnecessary job, really, and a bit pointless. But it took like probably 6 different agents to try and sort it, and I said, right, well, if you don't sort it, because I'm not paying for it, it's not my oven, it was there when I moved in. Oh, this has been gifted from the previous tenant, and it's on the tenancy agreement saying that you supplied it. But anyway, so, yeah, they don't like it when they're brought up on things, that's for sure. So, yeah, and then this other agent, I said, right, okay, you want to play that game, I'll take you to the ombudsman, the housing ombudsman. because I'm not paying for a cooker when it was already installed in my flat, because they're in in my house. They're in, for God's sake, they're responsible for any white goods. So although the cooker's not white, they're responsible for that. But yes, I finally won it after 2 years of battling for it. So I think they know not to mess with me, because with me, I don't put up with rubbish. So you can give me any excuse under the sun, it's not going to work. I will win the case. So yeah. And then it's like, if you've got several repairs, they think you're basically breaking your own house up, because I've got one of my switches in the wall, the LED thing's blown in it, but obviously the plug still works. So of course they seem to think I've raised a lot of repairs, so then they send the surveyor out, and I'm thinking, this is a complete and utter waste of time. You're sending a surveyor out when I've already shown you pictures of what the problem is. I just think sometimes they create unnecessary jobs. So she's pushed the repairs back, meaning I've got to wait for him to come round to do his epoxy report and then feed it back to the repairs team, and then wait until they go, right, we're coming and doing that. And I'm thinking, well, you're not going to, I'm going to refuse the windows then, because I'm not going to have the windows done first when I've been waiting for these other ones to be done. You know, they're the ones who damaged the worktop, so you have to fix it, I'm afraid. Don't like it, then you should change, you know, sort out your contractors, because they're the ones who keep bodging it up. I mean, how can you install a new oven and then not notice that you broke the worktop? Like, surely you would, the most decent thing would be to go to wherever the supplier is, use the company credit card, and then rebuy it. But the thing is, they will try and replace. They try to repair it rather than replace it. It's like when they said about this, because they put a kitchen alarm, carbon monoxide alarm up, which I didn't need, and of course that's caused holes in the wood. And I said, well, you're not polyfilling it. You know, I could polyfill that in the same day from the pound shop. You know, I want it renewed. I don't want it polyfilled. That's a cheap way of doing it. So, yes, it has to be quality control with me. But yeah. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll finish this little this black section that we're working on, because then that will be the grey and the black done, which means we get to do the red train soon. Yay! Hello, ding dong. I should have that like keyring. That's funny, because if anyone knows Catherine Tate, one of my I had this keyring thing from Hawkins Bazaar, and it had 6 buttons, and it would say different phrases like whatever Catherine Tate used to say. I mean, I haven't watched it for some time, so yeah, whatever she said, and it was quite funny, because I think one of them was, this dinner's shit. So my nan pushed it under the kitchen table, and apparently my auntie, well, so-called auntie anyway, reason I say that is because she don't talk to me for whatever reason, and she didn't find it funny apparently. So no sense of her humour. She takes everything very seriously, and I think she just needs to understand we're joking. I mean, when you talk to her on the phone, she doesn't seem to, you have to keep going, are you there? Because she's so quiet, you can't tell that she's on the other end of the phone. Is it me, or is this like going in a wave 3 pattern? But yes, the quicker we get this done, the quicker I can... But I was really debating with Team. I was like, should I, shan't I? And I thought, if I don't get this now, I'm just going to keep pondering on it, because with me, I'll look at it, come off the app, then look at it about an hour again, come off the app, until I eventually buy it. Okay, so I think we'll do the 2 now. We've got to do, I thought that was finished, but we've got to do a little bit more grey, and then that'll be that done. And then it just leaves the, I think we'll tackle the red and the yellow next, because obviously I won't be able to do the white until we've got a spare come up. And my Temu order that I ordered, you know, the starfish, I looked at the old one, because I lost some of the drills, and it's got the same coding. So if it's got the same, if we've got any spares, I might do it. So yeah. But at least I can tick off that file off the to-do list now. So they had 2 sizes, and they've got all different colours. And when I looked at it, it was like £1 something. But because it's a bit of a bigger file, because I want it to fit like the A3. An A3 will easily fit an A4 as well. So it's like the time I ordered a laminator, and my friend was like, because I didn't know at the time, I bought an A4 and an A3. And then my friend was like, an A3 will accommodate that. So, yeah. Is there a 3 there? Yeah. That's really annoying, because they've put a 3 there that's not even black, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's see what we can... I mean, it's a bit black there, so... see what we can do, really, but... yes. I think we'll just do this wheel down here. Just sort out this wheel. Trouble is with the works as well, you can see the stick is not very good, but that's where we have to just accommodate it with sealant. Again, paying out more money that we don't need to spend. See, I think that's why they do it so cheap, so that because they know we have to spend it on spend more getting sealant to seal it, because there's no way this would survive on its own. It definitely needs to be sealed. I do plan to seal all my paintings, even with like the old ones. No, even with the ones that've got really good stick. DAC is lovely stick, so I know they're pretty good. I want to get a pen from them, but I just think it's so much money. It's £14 for the actual pen, and then you've got to pay like £17 shipping. I just think it's just so like expensive. I mean, obviously, if you're new to DAC, if you download the app, you get 20% discount, and you do get points that you can use for a voucher, but even the 20% don't really knock off a lot. I mean, it's like when they say get 10% off, that's only what, 10p if that, on a pound. So a pound is like 10p off, or 20p, something like that. It's just a really crap offer. Problem is, companies don't like giving away too much. That's the issue we have here. But I think with my next DAC painting, I'll probably do it pre-recorded. I don't know. I will ponder on that. At least it gets this out of the way for September and gets that all done. I've just missed a bit of 5 there. I will go back over and sort that. I don't like heat swapping and changing colours, you see. But we had a thunderstorm today. So it was thundering, and then about 10 minutes after it went back to normal. Sometimes if your pen's not picking up, it's because it's already got a pen. As you can see there, it's already got a drill in there. But I have had occasions where I've tried to stick it and it's coming back up and getting stuck in the pen where there's not enough stick on the painting. Some areas of paintings just are not sticked where they've not applied the glue properly. So it's like that part there. Why do they leave gaps? It's very interesting whipping chat listening to the music that's whatever he's playing. I can't understand what the music is, but it's going, these are the days, but I don't know what song that is. I think when we do this red section it's going to be quite a lovely block of colour blocking. We'll try it, but because of the contour of, like, it's like a semicircle, sometimes you can't always do a straight line on it, but we can have a go. I tried to also look on AliExpress for these little metal things, and I found them, but they only come in batches of 3, so you'll get like a 3-placer or a 4-placer, and I think one of these. And they sell, you know, the little heart wax. I found some star wax on there as well, and it's just so cheap. It's really lovely. But with they've got this feature where you can add on if you've already shipped, paid and checked out. But this add-on thing, they'll only let you do like 2 things, from my experience anyway. But I think it's because they were getting ready to ship it, that's probably why. I suspect it will come in a lovely box, hopefully. But let's just finish off that section there. And we'll sort that out. But yeah, what I would advise as well is always with 310s, always make sure that you keep them as spares. Or, I mean, you don't have to, they crop up quite a lot. They're near enough in every painting that we do, but you never know when you might need one, especially like DAC, they need some. But yeah, that is that. So 2 more colours done and dusted, 2 more trays freed up and ready for number 3 there and number 4. So yeah, really enjoyed that. I can't wait to get some more done on that. But please remember to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. I'm now going to sit down and probably watch the rest of Sweet Tooth on Netflix, which is about a boy that's got antlers for ears or something. Well, I don't know. But I'm really trying to find a tube train as well so that I can use that London washi tape. But talking of which, this would have been great for it, but it hasn't got a border, so I can't put it on it because it will cover all of that. But anyway, it's looking really nice. And that's how, oh yeah. The grey's a little bit, I'm not keen on the grey, it looks too light. And I don't like the fact that there's all black behind it, but it's going to be one of them paintings like Hobie, I think. But anyway, take care guys, and we'll see you again soon. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to get this for yourself. I'll put the link in the description of the video, and we'll see you next time. Catch you later.